Hi Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising. I'm Christy Forsyth with Clarity by Christy. I am a soul therapist and an intuitive that connects with the angelic energy, and I help the helpers, the healers, and the light bringers of this world to live their most magical life. So if that's you, make sure you hit that subscribe button below with the bell so you can get notifications for all the videos that I share here on this channel. So we're going to look at your entire year of 2021. What do you need to know? What messages do the angels have for you? How can you best navigate this year? And a little bit about what to expect from this year. What is that going to look like for you? So we're going to take a look, and I think you're going to be busy. I think there's opportunities here for you. I think quite a few opportunities, actually, so much so that you're going to find yourself really choosing, having to make some choices as to what opportunities are going to be most in alignment for you. So it's going to be a really exciting year for you, but let's take a look first at the overarching themes that you can expect. What are the big themes that you can expect throughout the year? The first card that we have here is the Knight of Earth, and this is really about buckling down and getting things done. Okay, so I do feel like there's a lot of energy of I'm busy, I'm working hard, I feel like at times maybe overwhelmed with the amount of work that I'm doing. You want to make sure that you balance yourself out, but I do think this is not a year to waste time. This is a year to really make sure that you are very focused, that you are taking care of all the big things and the little things that need to be done, because there's so much success that's coming with this if you can just do the work, take care of what needs to be taken care of. The next card that we have here is the King of Fire, and this is all about focusing on your work, taking action in the area of the work, the things that you're working on, or the things that you put your time and energy into. And so this doesn't have to be your work or your business or something like that. This can be your relationship. What is it that you're working on this year? Because whatever it is, whatever you're trying to develop, you need to stay focused. You need to really put the work in. You really need to make sure that you are focused on the vision, that you are leading through the vision, stepping up as a leader. You may find yourself being invited to step up as a leader, feeling called to step up as a leader. Make sure that you take that opportunity, because I think that there are going to be some opportunities for you to lead your way through some things. And this is going to be a really great self-confidence booster for you. So focus and drive and motivation is going to be a big theme for you. Make sure that you're riding the wave of this surge of energy that's coming for you, and that you are doing your very best to coach yourself through this and take care of what needs to be taken care of. The next card that we have is the Awakening card, which, by the way, I think that Virgo is really fantastic at that most of the time. But this is just going to be that time to just really put the work in, really stay focused and do what you need to do. The Awakening card is I don't know, there's just something that opens for you. There's a new awareness, a new understanding about yourself, about your life, about the direction that you're moving in. And there's just you're seeing something with new eyes, or you're seeing your life with new eyes, and you're making changes accordingly. So this is going to be really empowering for you. This is going to be really exciting for you. It's just this shift in perspective that changes your life for the better. The next set of cards that we have here are the challenges or the barriers. So, I forgot one card in the theme category, and that is the Joy card. Okay, so you're working on joy. You're working toward joy. You're working toward also this is my wishes fulfilled card, right? So I see a lot of joy, but I see a lot of joy because it's finally, these things that I've been waiting for are happening for me. And not that you're going to have everything that you want, because we always want new things after we achieve the things that we want, because that's how humans are created. This is how we continue to work and work toward the things that we want, is we keep raising the bar. We keep adding new desires in, right? But I do see a lot of amazing things happening for you where you're wow, I've been manifesting that for a long time, or I've been working on that goal for a long time, and it's finally happening for me. The next set of cards are connected to the challenges or the barriers, and the first card that we have here is the Communication card. make sure that you are communicating your wants, your needs. I think you may find yourself feeling shut down, feeling like you can't speak your truth, or feeling like it's not okay for you to speak your truth or be who you are. Make sure that you are doing it anyway. Make sure that I think this is part of what you're learning is, how do I honor my wants and my needs? How do I still respect other people, but how do I honor my wants and needs, or say what it is that I need to say? And you might find yourself practicing like the best way to say that, because there are certainly ways to say things with more love, more tact, more grace, like, so you're going to be, I think, maybe playing around with that and finding your voice, finding the way to speak your truth in a way that's going to best serve you. The next card that we have here is the Five of Fire. You're going to be busy. And you're going to feel like you have a lot coming at you, a lot tugging at you, a lot, people are needing things from you, or there's a lot of work that needs to happen. And so there is an overwhelmment in that. But ultimately, like I said, this is really going to pay off for you. The next card that we have here is the Nine of Water, another card that's all about wishes coming true, feeling like all of a sudden it's coming together. Things are coming together. Things are happening. You have, you're being compensated for things. You are receiving opportunities. You are having new things manifest for you in a way that you're like, wow, I actually really love my life. I'm really happy with where things are at for me. And it might take some time through the year to like get to this place, right? But trust it, trust the process, trust that you'll get there, trust that like this is a big year for you in terms of things finally happening. And the next card that we have here is the Page of Water. So, I actually feel like this is because this is a new connection usually, right? So for those of you who are looking for love, this can be a soulmate relationship coming in. But this is showing up in the barriers because it's like weird timing, and it's the right timing, but it's weird timing. So what I mean by that is I think you're going to be so busy with other things that it's going to be difficult to make time for this. But what I need you to understand is that this is the right timing for this connection. So if this isn't a love relationship, this is just another connection that you're really wanting to explore, that's a great, fresh, new connection, or a different level in a connection that you've already had, a deeper connection, and you're really wanting to explore this. You're really wanting to dive into this. Do not let yourself get too distracted by this, okay? This is showing up in the right timing, but you don't want it to be a distraction, because in my experience, if like you get too distracted from like the life's work that you're supposed to be doing, this will get cleared out of your life. And that's not what we want. This is showing up now because it's supposed to be powerful connection, but it's also supposed to move kind of slower. You're supposed to fit it in. You're supposed to learn how to prioritize you and what it is that you need to do and the priorities that you have in your life first. And then be open to this. And anybody who can't honor that isn't this energy anyway, okay? But I feel like you're going to be learning how to like deepen this connection and fit that in when you can. And there's something really beautiful about that process going a little slower than it typically would, okay? But I do see this energy coming in for you. The next set of cards are connected to the messages that the angels have for you. The Three of Earth, lots of creative energy, lots of support in terms of like creating, and feeling that inspiration, feeling that flow. So whatever it is that you're focusing on, whatever it is that you are creating, there's a really positive energy around that. Follow the flow of inspiration that's coming through for you. This is also about like working with other people, letting other people help you. And I do see like you get to a point where some things in your life just get busy and help steps in, you just have to allow it. You have to accept it. You have to invite it in. Sometimes, for some of you, it'll be about like actually seeking that out or inviting it. But for some of you, that's just going to show up. So just being open to that, being open to help, being open to like put that call out for help out to the universe and call that into your experience as well. So, and that's as simple as, you know, I always do it through prayer, but, or intention setting, you know, like I put it out there and I speak about it as though it already is. And I say, I have help with all of the things that I'm working on, or I have help with this situation, or I have help with this. And I put it out there and I call that into my experience. I magnetize that to me, and I see you guys doing that. We also have the Dope Soul card from my card deck. And the Dope Soul is all about remembering how dope you are, remembering how amazing you are. Don't underestimate yourself, okay? It's important for you to find your confidence in all of this and to not underestimate yourself, to understand how amazing you are and what you bring to the table. The next card is the Five of Air. I see you letting go of some challenges from the past. This is like an energy of like something has really deeply hurt you in the past, to the point that like in some ways you've closed your heart, you know, and it doesn't have to, I don't even mean like romantic relationships, but any kind of a relationship that like just somebody really disappointed you. You trusted the wrong person, or you trusted somebody and they did something to violate your trust, and you've been carrying it. This feels to me like quite some time, and you have kept yourself protected for quite some time. And this is the year that I see you letting that go. This is the year that I see you opening back up, doing some healing around that, and just like opening your heart, being open to connecting in a way that you haven't been open to in quite some time. This can even be like if you're in a relationship already and you're working on that relationship, right? Because I do feel like there's some of this focus, some of this work for those of you who are in a relationship is around your relationship and really doing the work there with that. And so I see like old stuff that maybe you guys have been holding on to for quite some time being let go of, being worked through. It's finally like, oh, we're not carrying this anymore. We're not holding on to this anymore. But that'll come through the work that you do together. And the next card is the Ego card, okay? This is you finally seeing yourself. This is you finally understanding how you need to let go of fear, how your ego is holding you back, how you hold yourself back, how you self-sabotage. And I see a lot of clarity of mind around these things. Allow this clarity, allow yourself to take a look at this. And it's not always easy to take a look at like the way that how you've been sabotaging yourself. We oftentimes want to put like that out to other people or put the blame out somewhere else. And this is like, no, like what's your role? What is it that you're doing? And I think when you take a look at that, that's going to be really powerful for you, and it allows you to release it. The next set of cards is connected to the gifts that you can expect through the year. Okay, so the Four of Water. The Four of Water is like you're finally recognizing and open to opportunities. Okay, I feel like maybe because of confidence stuff, maybe because of where you've been at in the past, like there's some stuff that you've missed that maybe were meant to be openings, were meant to be opportunities. And I think this time around you see them, or you have the confidence in yourself to finally like go for it, to take the opportunities as they come in. Because sometimes we get opportunities and we're just too scared to take them, or you know, we just don't have the confidence in it. We don't feel like we deserve it. And I feel like this time around, like this is you get a second chance, and it might not be the same opportunity, but it's a different version of the opportunity, or it could actually be the exact same opportunity coming through again, or a slightly tweaked opportunity, but it's like this time you get it, and this time you're ready for it. The next card that we have here is the Lover's card. This is about choosing between two things that you love. So this isn't oftentimes for me about a relationship, although it can be choosing between two people that you're really quite fond of, right? That you really like. It's a difficult choice. The Lover's card, this is a choice that's not easy. This is a choice that's not clear, that you really have to look within and listen to your intuition. This could be choosing between two opportunities, because man, are there going to be opportunities for you this year, you know? So you get two opportunities and you have to choose which one is best, but they both sound pretty great. Look within, listen to your intuition. That's going to show you the way. The next card that we have here is the Ten of Air. You're wrapping up something that you have been stuck in for a long time, for years, it feels like, right? And it's like, this is the end of some kind of a difficult situation in your life. And I just see you like free. There's like such a freedom that comes for you through this year. And this last card that we have here is the doors card. New doors opening. Doors are going to be closing, right, to make space, but new doors opening and lots of excitement showing up for you here in 2021. So those are your messages. If you guys like this video, make sure you hit that like button below. I always love to hear from you in comments. If you want to learn more about me or about Clarity by Christy, you can check me out at discoveryourawakening.com. I will see you guys soon with another video. Take care, guys.